Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new back in the Gen Force here at Darlington. We got a small field here, only 14 people registered. We got Jabo out here in the one car, so I imagine he'll be pretty fast. And towards the front most of the race, if he ends up qualifying, he'll probably qualify out front, I would imagine. But we're the 4 car out of 14 here, and we'll see how we could do. Hopefully, we could try to qualify all right, try to stay top 5 all day would be nice, but we got 85 laps out here, and tire wear is going to be pretty big, so saving tires is going to be massive for this one to not kill them off too early. I did like a 12-lap run, and my right front was already 90%, so it definitely will go down quick, and hopefully we can try to hold on to it. All right, let's see what we can do out here in qualifying. I know a lot of the times Jabo doesn't qualify, like he'll be gone from his screen on stream while qualifying's happening and just start in the back half the time, wherever it puts him at, and he'll work his way to the front like 95% of the time, I feel like. So I wouldn't doubt if he doesn't qualify, but I always try to because I want to be out in front of the chaos that could happen potentially. But this car is little loose on exits. If you get on it too hard, it definitely will spin out on you, and then it wants to wobble down the straights a little bit, which is a little sketchy. But we'll do our best here. Try and get all the way out by the wall, and then kind of just follow this dark line down to the exit. Don't want to push it too hard and smack the wall there, because that will happen very quickly. And I don't know if I like the middle or bottom more here. I might run more bottom in the race just because I want to try to save some tires. I think I'll probably run more bottom in the actual race. 30.1 is not fantastic. Try and push it a little harder here. Because I know I can get down to like a 29.9. I think the fast guys are in like the 6s or so, which is pretty crazy to me. Want to wash it out to the wall, kinda. Try to keep our speed. Get a good exit. I feel like that was a faster lap, but we'll see. I was pushing it a lot harder. Second lap is going to be a 29.9. I will take that. So at least I got around what I feel like I could have pushed for without smacking the wall and completely like getting loose and stuff. So I'm happy about that. We got at least under a 30 second lap, which is nice. So far we're on pole, but I imagine that'll end up getting beat because, like I said, in my practice, yeah, the 3 car got an 8 there, but some people were down in like the 6s or 7s super fast. So wouldn't be surprised if we fall down a little bit more with some of the faster guys still left to qualify. But hey, I'm happy with a 29.9. At least we'll be somewhat towards the front. Hopefully we can stick about top 5. That'd be really nice. All right, we're rolling off here in 3rd. So Jabo didn't qualify. He's starting back in 9th out of 14. And we ended up staying 3rd, which is fine overall. The 2 car out in front got a 7, like a low 7, I think like a 720 something. We saw the 3 car had an 820 something, I think it was as well. So very fast times by them. And we'll be doing our best just to try to hunker down and stay in our spot, not try to kill our tires or anything, not go too hard or anything like that, because you're going to be able to kill the tires very quickly. And if this thing goes green to the end, which there's a possibility because there's only 14 of us, but I'm not really planning on that at the same time because car is loose and all that, and people can spin out and everything. But if they spin out to the inside, that could just not be a caution as well because it's not on the racing surface. But we can go about 58 laps on fuel, so I'm thinking about maybe splitting it in half. If it goes green to that point, at like 42 coming to 43, split it in half because you only got 2 sets of tires. But here we go. Good luck to everybody. We'll see what happens. I remember last season, or like a couple seasons ago, I spun my tires here. I think I started like 2nd or 4th and spun my tires on the start, and it was not good. We lost a ton of spots and all that. 4th place ended up backing off for us because we had like most of our car in front of him, which was really nice of him. I did want to try to be single file before turn 1. Really did not want to go into turn 1 too wide. It is very sketchy being too wide at this track, especially going into turn 1 because it's so tight. I'm already scraping the wall. We're fine though. But we're going to see if we can just try and take it easy. not push the car too hard and not smack the wall too much. Try to keep the car as clean as possible. 4th place got loose there. Looks like J-Bo's already up to 6th. I imagine he's going to work his way up very quickly. Real light on throttle, middle of the corner, because I don't want to be wrenching the wheel too hard to not hit the wall.
29.915.
Really just do what we can. Stick with these guys if we can, but if not, it's not the biggest deal. I imagine J-Bo will get by those 2 behind us sooner or later.
What are you doing?
It's a long race, and he'll get his way up here one way or the other. Need to brake a little bit earlier just to hold that bottom. I think that's where I'm going to lose time to these guys, is them running the top in 3 and 4. You definitely can carry a little bit more speed through the corner and on the exit, but I feel like it's going to hurt your tires more doing that as well. So we'll see. I think somebody's already on pit road. Looks like the 13 car. They might have wrecked or something. It's unfortunate. J-Bo got up to 5th. So he's only 2 spots behind us right now. 1.2 back. Andrew might be pacing himself out front. Actually, maybe not. He's smacking the wall in the middle of 1 and 2. I need to slow down a little bit more for that egg to get it to actually turn down the track there. But they're both running like in line with each other. Pretty much identically. 2 getting a little lower on the exit there. Ooh, what happened to J-Bo? He is not in the top 6 anymore. I don't know if he like spun it or smacked the wall. I have no idea. It's unfortunate to him for whatever happened. 'Cause he was like 1.2 back from us, and now I don't see him in the top 6. And he was in 5th, so maybe he got the wall and really messed up, or just spun it down to the infield. I didn't see him leave yet. I feel like he's usually one that will gut it out and get the best finish he can. I didn't realize the 4th place cars were right behind us now. They might be driving a lot harder than we are right now. I'm trying to take it easy. I literally could not tell that he was behind me in the mirror until I like actually got a look for a second, because his light blue car kind of blended in the mirror to things, like with the sky and stuff in the background. I was not anticipating him being that close. 13's coming off pit road. Definitely do not want to hit that apron coming off of 2. That will get you loose or send you straight up to the wall on the exit. He is running that outside more in 3 and 4, maybe getting a cut down. Definitely getting a lot more speed. He really wants to go too wide. Okay. Really don't want to go too wide into turn 1. Because I was going to back off and let him go, but I think he tried doing the same thing. Not wanting to be too wide there because it's a little sketchy. It's a very tight entry. Like, I want him just to get a good enough run, get by us, to not have to be too wide into turn 1, because it is super tight there. Being on the outside too wide into turn 1 is like the worst thing, I feel like. Or on the exit of 2. It's just so small of a area. It's hard to go through it with one car, like without smacking the wall on the either end. But I am hoping this thing kind of goes green. It would be fun if we had an all 85 lap green flag race. I want to do my strat of like pitting halfway, trying to get the upper hand on some guys on the older tires potentially. Some guys may run the fuel out, waiting on a caution potentially, but you're going to lose so much time with how worn out these tires get. But then by the time they pit, our tires are going to be kind of worn out, but would they have lost too much time at that point? I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what happens. We are holding the 5 back a little bit now, kind of running a little bit better, it seems like, or they're messing up a little bit more. I'm not sure. Don't know if they're driving harder to try to catch back up to get by us or not, since they got side by side with us. Or are they driving it hard off the start and hurting their tires more? I have no clue. Because at Michigan last week, we kind of saved a little too much. But Michigan, you needed more draft. This place is not as much of the draft, I would say. The draft doesn't help you a ton. It'll help you a little bit down the straights, but it's not necessary to keep up with people at all here. That's what I did wrong at Michigan last week, was lost the draft saving too much after a caution and kind of fell on back, and then luckily got a caution towards the end and we were able to get some spots back taking 2 tires. Probably won't be any 2-tire taken this week, I would say. You got the 13 coming on up again. They've had a rough race already, it seems like. The guy behind me is doing like that more diamond technique in 3 and 4, which is not a bad idea. Just feel like it's gonna hurt his tires, but I don't know.
30.4.
I could be 100% wrong.
Traffic up here.
He's got a Gordon car. We're gonna be able to get by him nice and easy. Which way you going, bud?
Side.
Wasn't sure which way he was gonna give us at first. But at first he was staying up by the wall in the exit of 2, so I was gonna go low on him, and then he faded down halfway down the backstretch, so we went back up above him.
30.6.
Thought the 5 was gonna take him 3 wide for a second down the backstretch, which would have been pretty sketchy. But he is right back to us. 5th place is kind of falling back a little bit. J-Bo's back in 6th, it looks like, 7.2 back from the leader, so about 4 seconds back from us. Is what it seems like. Don't know what happened to him. Maybe he got loose, got into the wall, something. I have no idea. We'll probably see in the replay at the end of the race if it was a contact with the wall. But if he just like started losing it and lost a bunch of time trying to save it, it might not show up, because he might not have gotten any incident contacts at all. Guy behind me is going hard, hitting the wall in 3 and 4. It's also the reason I kind of want to stay away from the top in 3 and 4, not only for the tires, but smacking the car up there, middle of the corner. But this race is a lot of fun because it's like you're really just racing the track. You're not really racing the guys around you as much, I feel like. Because this track will come up and bite you real quick. But we have held this guy off for quite some time since he's caught us. He really wants to go in too wide, but backs off there.
30.367.
He needs to get a run off of turn 2 and then get under us or something, or get on our outside coming off of turn 4, something like that. Because he keeps getting the run, but not enough of a run to really get side by side with us very well going into 1. Because if he gets side by side with me on the straightaway, I'll lift for him, and to not go too wide into turn 1. I'll concede the spot if he gets side by side early enough on the straight. But we're doing the best that we can right now. Hopefully the guys up front are hurting their tires going as fast as they are, but with how fast they are, they probably know how to save some tire as well. There he goes. Now he got a run. I'll lift for him going into 1 because he got a good run there. We would have been like dead even going into the corner, which I did not want, especially being the outside car. Because him ripping that top side in 3 and 4 definitely is fast. Or him doing his diamond line, whatever way he's doing it. It was hard to pay attention 100% in the mirror. This guy was up in the wall. My car started to like hook right for some reason down the front stretch, like towards him for a second. That was sketchy. But we're good. I like did a quick lift to try to get the car back under control. Ooh, car 3 took the lead. I wonder if the 2 car either got loose or smacked the wall there. He had a pretty decent sized lead right a second ago. He might have messed up off of turn 2, had a big lift or something. There's a potential. J-Bo getting up to 5th now behind us, 3.7 back. And there's a battle for the lead, so interesting things are going on. Because the 5 car just got by us. We'll see if he blows off his tires or not. Or if he did trying to get by us. 2 car is taking the lead back now. Kind of threw a little bit of a slider on him. I did not slow up enough for that corner. Like really washed out. Got a little loose there as well. I feel like we've got decent speed overall. I don't know if J-Bo has damage and that's why he's not as fast as I feel like he should be. If he got damage in the beginning that maybe is hurting his turning, maybe he's super tight from it. Possibility. Need to keep riding the brakes, stay on the bottom like I was doing earlier. I was very content doing that earlier. I'll be interested to see my tire wear when we come down and pit.
Thanks for pouring, man.
The lead is at 30.77.
Leader did at 30.7, we did at 30.9. Yeah, we're a couple tenths slower than the leader still.
You thought I was much slower than you.
But there's not many cars in here, so we might go pretty green. So I think I'm gonna try and pit around lap 42 is my guess right now. If we go green till then, I'm gonna do a green flag pit stop. Pit a little early. Try and make our tires go half and half instead of going real long on fuel. Because we can go about 58, so let's say almost 60. You could pit here in like a couple laps and you can go to the end on fuel. It'll be tight, but you can. Your tires are gonna hate you at the end of the run if you pit now, but that's why I'm trying to like even it out, get the even run on both sides of this thing so I know kind of how it's gonna feel like. And maybe it'll play a little bit of tire strategy with some guys just seeing their fuel having a lot more laps left and they can just go further. And if a caution bites us, it's gonna be very sad. And if we get stuck a lap down, that's gonna be very unfortunate in this series. I don't know if there's a lucky dog. There might be. I can't 100% remember. But any lap car on the restart starts in the bottom lane next to the leaders. So you'll be like fighting for your spot, trying to get it back. I can't see the dark lines very well with the cloud cover. 10 cars coming back out. I think him and somebody else got together, it sounded like. Or he's about to come into the pits once again. Maybe he had a speeding penalty. The possibility. A really long pit road, 45 miles an hour. Definitely easy to speed in it.
31.43.
The leaders are not that far gone from us, really. They're only like 4 seconds up total, which I'm pretty happy with after about almost 30 laps. Over 25 now. Some guys are pitting, but they may be doing a 2-stop strat, which is a possibility. You got 2 sets of tires, so it's not the worst strategy in the world with how off pace we get. J-Bo is starting to catch us more and more now.
31.245.
He's down to 3.3 I last saw before entering this corner. If we could beat J-Bo, that'd be pretty cool because he is very, very fast and consistent, like every time he races. It does say he's only a 5.6K, but he races a lot. He definitely has the speed and stuff of a much faster guy than his iRating. He is catching us quite quick. I got loose there off of 2 quite a bit, I feel like. And that messed up my time some. This yellow car is super slow. Somebody else super slow up here. Couple lap cars. How are we gonna navigate this? Think the yellow car is getting out in front? Maybe. Kind of just gonna stay high middle here. We'll see what happens. I'm just gonna kind of follow the 5 car through this. Don't want to do anything too stupid here and end up in some sort of wreck when we have a good run going.
31.392.
It's a tough passing zone right here. They might smack the wall. They slowed up a ton. Go 5 car, go. They like split the C's there a little bit.
Outside.
Get it really slowed down. Just stay away from them.
Still outside. Clear, clear.
All right, we're good. That was a little sketchy there.
Oh, yeah,
We like split the C's there when off of turn 2, because the yellow car kind of got the wall a little bit, and the other guy I think slowed way up to try and avoid running into the back of the yellow one. So we kind of just had to like slowly roll through it, and Justin caught up a lot there. He's 1.8 back now. Definitely didn't want to do anything too stupid there though and try to go like 3 wide or something crazy. With how out of control these cars kind of are. Oh my god, what happened to second place? He fell way off of the leader. I don't know if a lap car split him up a whole bunch or he messed up like the 2 car did earlier. Unsure. But with how loose and out of control these cars are, want to try and just be as smart as we can with it and put ourselves in the least bit of danger as possible. Because we're still right with the 5 car right now, like we're doing fine.
31.2.
J-Bo's getting by the lap cars behind us. He did not lose much time at all, if any. Like we still got 26 laps of fuel right here, but I'm gonna be pitting in like less than 10 is my goal to try and do. Cut this thing in half. If we could stay right with the 5 here, that would be perfect.
31.2.
But if I can undercut him, I can almost guarantee being out in front of him after pit stops, depending on how long he stays out. It'll just gain us some time. And we just gotta pray that there's not gonna be a caution for something stupid, because we got such little amount of cars out here. I do feel like we're rolling pretty well in 3 and 4 now. Just holding this bottom consistently, like hitting it like that. Oh my god, that was really nice. The 5 does gain it a little bit back on the straightaway, but I feel like I'm gaining more through the corner than he's gaining on the straight there, which is really nice. 5 car pushing it really hard. He might have to lift here on the exit. A little bit, but not too bad. We're not going to be able to get under him or anything there. We could have. We might have actually been able to make the pass there.
Outside.
Is he going to lift for us now? A little bit. It seems like, yeah, it looks like he's giving the spot up to us because we did to him earlier, which is nice. See, it's a lot of give and take. We gave it to him earlier. We're taking it back now. Love that. Rolling nice and easy on the bottom in 3 and 4. Just got to keep that up for a few more laps until we come in the pit. Hopefully we can try to pull away from the 5 slightly, and maybe J-Bo will be battling with him when we come to pit here. Because, yeah, we gained a little bit there in 3 and 4 nicely. J-Bo is less than a second back. I would like nobody on my rear bumper really as we're coming to pit, so I don't have to really announce it to the world out here. But yeah, Andrew the leader is pretty far out front now. He is running very, very well. Try and pay attention to see if Justin or them pit at all either. We're on lap 40, so pitting in like 2 or 3 laps. We've kind of evened out now at like about 31 seconds, 30.9, 30 seconds-ish, something like that, a lap. So we can gain easily a second a lap-ish, something like that. I don't know where the 12's going. He's got fresh tires, so he needs to just go, just drive. Don't try to give me the spot or anything, just drive the car.
31.4.
Because with the fresh tires, he's going to be able to pull away. You'll be able to see. And he was a car that we were lapping not that long ago. Definitely saw him pull away there in the corner. Jabo did get by the 5. So I'm going to be pitting this next lap. Not this lap right here, obviously, because we're passing it, but this lap we're about to start right now, I am going to pit.
31.1.
Because we still got 19 laps of fuel, so people could stay out for 19 more laps and wait out people that get new tires, or wait out and see if they get a caution. But I'm going to hit right now, see if we can't get a decent entry here. I'll take that. It's not terrible. Definitely could have been faster, but overall it's not terrible. It's a very hard pit lane to get into because it's so far down in the exit of turn 4 from where you're running. Definitely going a long way around that corner to get there, so it's easy to overshoot.
Here we come, guys.
So really did not want to do that, and we took it with decent speed, I would say. Not terrible speed.
5 away.
A couple guys pitted behind us.
Now, turn in, nice and smooth.
Hit our marks, we're good, and front right was 69, nice. So right rear 76, left rear 78, so those were pretty even, but right front 69, not bad at all. We were still running pretty solid laps, so I'm good with that. And we will see if we can try and get some distance on the guys we were battling with. I don't know if Jabo, no, he's still out there in 3rd right now. But he's still out there currently. Try not to spin it on exit here. It's very bumpy down there and stuff, so be careful. And we'll get out here and just start riding again. Do what we were doing before we pitted and pray that there's not going to be a caution, at least until the pit cycle completes, which who knows how long that'll be. We were like 7 seconds-ish behind the leader. So it'll be interesting to see once he pits where it all falls to. We were about a second ahead of Jabo, about like a second and a half, almost 2 seconds ahead of the 5 that we were battling with for a while. We just need no caution. That's the main thing, no caution. Just don't mess ourselves up either. And we are catching a car that is on older tires, so this is going to slow us down. But we just ran a 30.0, so just going to wait him out here. Try and get a better exit.
Outside.
He was going to be slow on the exit there
Clear high.
compared to us, so that really slowed us down for that lap, unfortunately, but it's okay still. Car in front is pitting, so which one is it? It's the 5. So we ran like 2 laps longer than the 5. We'll see how far out ahead we get of him.
26, 7, 9.
It'll be quite interesting to see. Because the people that pit after are going to have better tires later, but they're not going to be able to gain as much time per lap that we are right now. That's the main thing. Like, I had a real slow lap because of that car in 1 and 2, and we were still half a second or more faster than the top 3. So that's what we're looking for, just to be faster per lap by a solid amount. 5 cars still on pit road, and we're going to be pulling away from him quite a bit now. Don't know if he sped on the pit road or anything either. That's a possibility. But we're going to be so much further ahead of him now. 5.5 seconds, 6 seconds from 2. That's pretty huge. So that's what we want. We want no caution in this thing to come out. And I want the top guys to kind of go like 20 laps or so. That would be really nice for us. But honestly, they would be on such fresher tires later. It's going to be crazy. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out. I don't know how it will. I don't know what end of the track we were wearing the right front out at more. Maybe that turn 2 right there, if we don't get it slowed down enough. Al is coming down into the pits now, who's in 4th currently. But really rolling that bottom in 3 and 4, I feel like really helped us out for later in our run compared to the 5. The 5 was a lot slower than us there towards the end of our run, which was really nice. Yeah, we're 8.5 seconds ahead of the 5 car right now, which is huge. We gained over 6 seconds on him, which is absolutely crazy. That is awesome for us. So happy with the strategy we have going on right now. J-Bo's still on track. Top 3 are still out on the track for sure. We're gonna cycle around to 4th. Don't you lose it up here, Robert. Don't you freaking lose the car.
30.3.
Don't you sell this race for us. I want this thing to go green to the end. It would be so interesting to see how tire wear and everything works for everybody. Like when they end up pitting. If we end up getting the lead because of this at some point. If they run their fuel out. I'm so afraid of this 11. I'm going low, low. Going slow and just getting real low and trying to get by him as easy as possible.
30.452.
Not a great lap there, but that's okay. We don't need it to be great laps right now or anything. Not trying to run like heaters. Just nice, consistent laps. Not do that a whole bunch.
It looks like it's okay.
We got no damage still, so we're fine. Don't want to be tearing up the tires. I about to say turs. I about to say cars and tires at the same time, but J-Bo is finally pitting 10 laps later than us. 9 laps later.
30.669.
Pretty much a full 10, because it says 43 for us, but it was 42 coming to 43, and right there it said 52 for him. But actually it says 52 for us, but I think that's because we're a lap down, so yeah, full 10 laps later. And we should be able to cycle around in front of him. And the leader and second place are both on pit road now. Because they had probably like 5 laps left of fuel, something like that. And we should be getting in front of J-Bo here. It'll be interesting to see the gap that we have back to him. I don't know if he has any damage or not.
The car behind you, pitting.
Car behind us pitting, why? Is somebody that stayed out like super long or something? I have no clue. We are gonna have a pretty significant gap over Justin now as well, but he's gonna have a lot fresher tires, so it's gonna be interesting to see how this plays out. Because he's losing the spot to the 5, so he's gonna actually have to get around the 5 as well, which is really nice for us. He's 8 seconds back. We might end up cycling to the lead here for a few laps. Yeah, they're coming off pit road right now. Leader coming off pit road right now. That is huge. See, that tells you how big of a difference the tires made, but I think the leader and second place, they had such a massive gap over us. What happened to the 3 car? The 3 car screwed up pit road or something maybe, because, oh no, yeah, he's like 7 seconds back or something. That's crazy. Maybe he just lost a lot of time on that really long run too or something. I don't know. But we're going to have the lead here for a couple laps, which is really nice. The leader, the 2 car, is definitely going to catch us. He had such a massive gap over us when we pitted. Like, it was going to be really hard to overtake him and really keep that. We would have had to have him make a huge mistake, like speed on pit road or something. That is what we would have had to have. But hey, at least we're on the lead lap. We're in the lead right now, so if a caution comes out, we'll come in and pit, take tires and all that, regardless of when it is, because tires are huge here. But we all only got 1 set left.
30.495.
But I know I'm at a tire disadvantage to the 2 car behind me now, and the 3 and J-Bo in the 1 car. But J-Bo is pretty far back. So is honestly the 3 car. The 5 actually got by the 3. That's huge. That is absolutely massive. Maybe he can hold them off some. He pitted a couple laps after us. He pitted like 3 or 4 laps after us actually. That's actually pretty shocking. I thought it was only 2.
30.53.
And that's why we got such a huge gap over him.
We got 1.3.
Yeah, that 2 car is going to catch us very, very soon here. I still do not want a caution this entire race. I want everybody to be battling each other back there, the 5, the 3, and the 1. Make their lives difficult on each other, battling for that position on completely different tire strats. But I'm very happy with what we're doing. 2 car is catching us now. We'll let him by nice and easy when he gets to us. Because he's like over half a second faster a lap right now. Thought he was going to want the outside, but he had a huge run, took it on the inside, which is completely fine. Got it all on the straightaway anyways. Luckily, I looked up at the right time because I was getting a little loose, but also trying to hedge down the track a little bit to give him the outside, but he had such a huge run that he just took the outside anyway, or inside anyways.
30.937.
We do have a long time left in this race. There is a long time left. We might end up falling all the way back to 4th again. Who knows? We might be able to hold on for 2nd or 3rd. I have zero idea.
Gotta get through the traffic, bro.
Traffic is big. Trying to get by these guys. Oh, okay, just completely switching lanes when I was already low on the straightaway. That's fine. That screwed me up a little bit because I lifted for it. I was trying to just show, hey, I'm going to go low on you on the straightaway. You can lift up there, but instead he's just like, I'm going to turn left now. Good luck, everybody else. 3-car is catching quite quick. So is J-Bo.
We got these 1.2.
Obviously, the leader's pulling away. And I know they're going to have a significant tire advantage on me, which is unfortunate.
6, 7, 8.
This guy in front of me, I have no clue when he pitted, but we're faster than him anyways, it seems. I just need to get by him. Had a bad 1 and 2 there, though. Felt like I was hurting the right front a little bit. Yeah, they're only 4 seconds back now. I'm really hoping J-Bo can get to the 3-car and they can maybe battle some, use up their tires a little more.
30.787.
That would be nice. If a caution does come out, I feel like everybody would pit to get fresh tires. I think even these guys that just pitted, I called that. Wow, I think everybody's gonna come down and pit because they ran what, like 8, 9 laps, and that's a huge difference on tires. So I think everybody's gonna come down, pit, take their tires, and we're gonna get a good old-fashioned like 20-lap run here to the end, hopefully.
1 to go.
All right, we're on 1 to green here. Andrew out front says it was only 96 for him. My right front was 88, and right rear was 91, so left side's both 92.
The 3 doesn't have way around, yeah?
Oh, there is no wave around? Interesting. I think the leader, Al, stayed out and then pitted coming to 1 to green there, and it didn't give it to him. Oh, no wave arounds in the series at all. Interesting. That's kind of sucks. If you're out in front of the leader and get a wave around that way, that's unfortunate.
I will go apron, so.
But we are single file here, which is nice. We're starting right behind the 2. I think the 3-car actually is the one that spun out and brought out that caution because he was like 5th or 6th coming to pit road there. So I think he's the one that actually spun out. We'll have to see in the incidents at the end what happened. Because I am unsure, but he did fall back a bunch there when that caution came out. But we'll see. We'll see if we could try to hold off J-Bo. I doubt it. He's super fast, and we only got like a 20-lap run here to the end. Don't completely just punch it. Because it gets very loose. We had a pretty good start there, though. Got away from J-Bo a little bit, gave us a little bit of room. And I'm not too worried about our tire wear. It's gonna hurt a little bit if you go super hard, but I definitely want to try and keep up our speed more than we were in the first 2 runs there. Because if we want to try and hold 2nd, we got to run our fastest laps, and I think it's kind of like a cut down in 3 and 4. 1 and 2, we're still kind of doing very similar things.
Oh yeah, you're getting it.
Andrew blinked for a second, gave me hope. Using that right front up on the exit. This might end up biting me towards the end of this race, but it is what it is. I'm not too worried about it. It's only a 20-lap run, not the full fuel run or like 40-something laps like we were beforehand, so I'm not too worried about it.
29.86.
We did just run our fastest lap ever, 29.8. I will take that. I will take that. Don't get too greedy through 1 and 2, though. I don't want to smack the wall off of turn 2, because that will, like, pretty much almost end our day, I would say. Kind of get, like, a diamond line, maybe. Careful on throttle. Don't want the car to get too loose on us. Feels good.
29.94.
Trying to keep up with Andrew, but, man, he is just so damn fast. Just don't want to get too risky through 1 and 2 and smack that wall, because if you hit that wall off turn 2, you're probably sending yourself straight down to that inside wall. You can kind of hit it in 3 and 4, and it's not going to be that big of a deal. I'm not pushing it too hard to hit off of 4 most time anyways. I'm more likely going to get loose off of 4 than hit the wall.
29.943.
But our strategy of pitting early may have put us in a good spot to try to finish 2nd or 3rd here, I would say. Getting out ahead of some guys. We actually led a few laps, which is awesome. We could finish 2nd. That would be awesome for us. Right now it says we're getting 44. That'd be huge.
30.07.
J-Bo might be taking it easy because it's like a little bit of a long run, but not too long of one. I feel like I could use up my tires a decent bit and not fall off too hard, hopefully. But who knows? We might fall off like a brick here to the end of this race. There's a good possibility of it. I'm trying my best to keep up with Andrew here. He is so fast, man. I haven't been able to make up any ground on him. But hey, just sticking with him is a positive in itself. Because we have pulled away from J-Bo a little bit at 1.1 right now, but like I said, he could be taking it a little easy and coming right back to us right at the end of this race. Well, yeah, that's what I don't want to do. That's going to lose us some time doing that. But we don't have any damage at least. That's the positive. No damage on the car.
30.5.
Trying to run that diamond-ish line. A little too aggressive. Smack the wall. I feel like our 1 and 2's been really good. 3 and 4 we got to be real careful with. Now Andrew can kind of take it easy. I fell back some as well. J-Bo's sticking right with us. Andrew blinking again. Giving us hope once again. We're getting some cloud covers. I'm really using up that right front, and he's catching us. Oh boy. Again, I really don't want to fight too hard, because being side by side here is really tough to do in general. I really don't want to fight somebody side by side. Oh, he had a great 3 and 4 there.
30.4.
I don't know what he's doing in 3 and 4. But pretty much everything on iRacing is like here this week. Oh my god, he got another 10th there. Because like the trucks are running here, which I'll be running like later this week. We got NIS here this week. Xfinity's at Portland. That's the only different one. It's a road course race for them this week.
30.5.
But I'm going to be running a lot of Darlington this week. Might be lifting too much there for that exit at 2. Might be where he's catching me. There's a potential that I'm getting the wall on entry. Kind of just pulled myself off the wall to go low and get that diamond-ish line, so I didn't stay in the wall. Pretty good run through there, though.
30.5.
I can't get over how fast Andrew is up front, man. It is crazy. Just how consistent he is as well. I think he made one mistake earlier, lost the lead, but then he went and got it right back, pretty much. We do got over a 2-second lead to 4th at least, so at the worst, we'll finish 3rd. Unless we really screw it up.
30.54.
Really don't want to caution and bunch us all back up. That would be awful for me, I feel like. Because J-Bo is definitely quicker than us at this point. The fresh tires we were kind of pulling away, but he might have been playing a little bit of cat and mouse. Need to hook back down. He is getting here, and that draft just pulls him in a little bit closer on the straight too. Not much draft, but it'll be a little bit. Andrew, I feel like, messed up that corner. He had to lift big time on the exit of 2, but he has that room and luxury to do so.
Go get that son of a bitch.
Hey, we're trying. That's the kind of spotter or crew chief I need. Tell me to go get him. I like the aggression.
6, 2, 4.
Kind of using that blue banner in the middle of 1 and 2. Oh, we get a caution. No. If we're gonna have like a green, white checkered or like 1 lap shootout here at the end, that's super unfortunate. We did not want that at all. Hopefully we can get a decent enough start. Try to get away from J-Bo behind us, but it's gonna be like a 1 lap shootout or something here at the end.
Oh, 1 to go.
All right, we're on 1 to green here. This is gonna be very interesting. We have a legit green, white checkered. And I think there's no green, white checkers like in this series. So if we get a caution, it's gonna end the race. So do I send it into Andrew? No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna dump Andrew and try and win that way. That'd be dirty as hell. He's gonna get a jump. I'm hoping I can try to get a jump away from Justin and try and hold him off for these last 2 laps. And the 14th place car, last place, said that he got wrecked and his race was ruined. Him and Justin were talking about it and going back and forth with each other. It was like kind of comical, honestly. It was pretty funny because he's like, how did he ruin your race in last? What did it ruin? It was pretty fucking funny. But here we go. Green, white checkered here. This is going to be intense. I just need to not spin my tires and nail the wall or anything. That'd be very unfortunate. That'd be most unfortunate for us. No lap down cars up here next to us because at the very end, I'm pretty sure they don't start towards the front. He started super early, which I was not expecting. Justin's taking a look to the inside. He backed out, okay. I really wasn't sure if he was going to hold it in there. Pause. Oh boy. Here's the car that he was talking with. I don't know if he's going to try and just turn it right into him. Oh, he did not. I really thought that he was going to do something. I honestly thought he was going to. But here's the white flag.
Keep it up, baby. I got white flag.
We got a little bit of distance on Justin, too. Let's go. We might finish second here.
30.5.
That'd be a really good I-rating day for us, too, and just, like, points in general. It's a really low SOF. Oh, I messed up turn 1 and 2. Really messed that up, but Justin's a little too far back, luckily. Good win to Andrew. He was super fast in this thing. Hell yeah, we're gonna finish second with our tire strat. Yeah, good win. Nobody was catching him all day, but hell yeah, I will take second there. Somebody's got a hood up in front of their face to end this thing. That's unfortunate. But hell yeah, we got out of this thing. Did we have a 0x? We had a 0x 85 lap race here and only a couple cautions there. Wish that it would have gone green to the end, but honestly, I think we would have finished 3rd or 4th if it went green to the end, to be fair. So honestly, the cautions kind of played into our favor, I feel like, a little bit, which is really nice because we were able to get away from Justin a little bit on those restarts and just able to hold him off. He had a shot there in a turn 1. If he would have held it down there, it would have been very sketchy. And I don't know if we would have wrecked. I think we both could have held our line pretty well, but he backed out, luckily for us. Because I think that he had his nose there on our quarter panel. I gave him the room to be able to hold it down there. It would have been sketchy. I only came down once I knew that he backed off some. Because I was going to try and hold it out here and then get out here and stuff like that. But, man, Andrew was just so fast out there. I thought he was going to get back to our outside there, too. That was a little sketchy. But let's go back and see what happened in this thing, because early on, I think the 13 car was in a wreck, and he wrecked himself there into the wall. And then the 8 car is still backing off for him somehow, luckily. But the 13 just slid up on that guy and put himself in the wall. 10 car behind us going to get the wall. 13's in the pits. 10 car here, this is lap 23. He's going to get the wall, and the 7 barely missed him. Is that Andrew out front? No, it's not. It's somebody else. Okay, I know Andrew's car was similar looking, but I think it had ducks in the back or whatever. 10 car just going into the corner super hot. And this is these guys trying to get by some lap traffic. Oh, the 3 got into the 12. Oh, I don't know if he tried to straighten him out there or what, but that was pretty wild. He, like, got his bumper just going into the corner real hard. I think this is when these guys were on, no, they weren't on fresh tires. Never mind. This is only lap 30. Nobody's pitted yet. And he got the 12. He clipped them. I thought for sure they were about to go right back up to the wall, but that is why the 3 car lost so much time to Andrew out front. Honestly, that is exactly why. 7 car missed the angle into the corner. 8 car missing the angle into the, actually this is 3 and 4. He just went in a little hot. 9 car got down to the bottom, gonna slide on up. Maybe just netco with the wall is all I could see. The 5 car we were battling with for a while. This is when we already passed him and we were literally coming to pit road. That was perfect timing when we did. 7 car going in high, trying to let a car by. That wasn't the best idea. I don't know if the 8 was trying to pit there, but he slowed way up for that corner. That was kind of odd. I don't know what's going on there, but is this the caution? It might be. No, this is when they were about to come pit, actually. I'm interested to see when the caution happened because the 3 car had to get back. They both had to get back by the 5, and they did. 13 car almost losing it, not lifting, saving it, still hitting the wall. You got to lift a little bit there. The car is going to keep being loose on you. Tires are just heated up. 11 car getting that wall hard off of 4. Oh my God, the 3 and the 12 again. That is what happened. The 3 and the 12 again. So this is when these guys are on fresher tires. The 12 might be on older tires. I think he is, because I think he pitted before I did. And just going through the corner, the 12 was not on throttle when the 3 was, just going through the normal progression, but he just ran straight over him. And then got himself spun out off the nose of the 12 spinning around. Justin barely missing that. Wow, that was close. He literally almost got clipped by the 12 coming back up. That was sketchy. The 12 did actually a full 360 there and kept it going. Good on him, but that ended up bringing out the first caution of the race. And then 3 wide on the restart. What is happening? Why did he turn back up into the 3? I am so confused. Is he mad that the 3 took it 3 wide? I don't know. He's a lap car. The 6 was just not going, and the 3 actually waited a while and then got it going. I don't know why the 8 turned back up into him. That didn't cause a caution, but it definitely caused the 8 car, it sounds like, to maybe break his left front or something. I don't know. That was a mess. That was a weird restart. I don't know what happened there. The 11 cooks the wall. And the 10 and the 13. Oh, yeah, the 10 just kind of ran over his rear end, but also the 13 was all over the place. It looked like he was going to give the 10 the outside, and the 10 actually starts lifting for him. I want to see cockpits. I want to see where he starts, like, braking at. He started braking pretty normally, so I don't know. He started braking pretty normally, and then the 13 was pissed at the 10 and then mad at Justin for talking back to him and stuff under the caution, which that was kind of comical. But the 13, he was in last. He should have just moved out of the way. Oh, 6 car losing it. Oh, he's the one with the hood in front of him on the last lap. Oh, rip. And good win to Andrew. So, hell yeah. Our pit strategy to gain some spots, we led a few laps, and then the caution came out. And we were all able to go get new tires, too, which is really nice. What were our tires at the end? 86, 91. Yeah, I was cooking that right front there at the end, trying to... Oh, my God, the 6 is coming on by us. He's doing burnouts. That's hilarious. But I was cooking my tires, trying to keep him up with Andrew. He was so fast, man. But I'm happy we were able to hold second. Let's go see what we end up getting out of the results. I will take that. We're almost back up to a 4K, which is awesome. We gained some good safety, but I have a lot of safety. I'm not too worried about that, but man, I'm so happy. We're almost back up to a 4K. Maybe when I do the truck race, we can hit 4K before the NIS this weekend. That'd be awesome. Andrew gains 35. He started out front and led most of the laps. We led 4 of them, and then the 3 car led a couple others. So that's everybody that led laps. But hey, our tire strategy worked out fantastic. Like pitting early, getting the lead over these guys. He was like a 7-second lead or so over us when we pitted, and we actually were able to get a couple seconds on him from pitting like 10 laps early. So that actually worked out really well. We did get the cautions at the right time because I think Justin and the 3 car would have passed us if the 3 car didn't run over the 12 there to bring out the caution. But hey, I'm happy it happened because that kept us up in second and we were able to hold on to it for the whole race. So that's really awesome. And that was a lot of fun. I love Darlington. It's a lot of fun because you're racing the track more than the other people. It's a little sketchy around the other people. So really it's a lot of give and take. I gave the spot to the 5 earlier in the race and then he gave it back to me when I was faster than him. So it was good respect there, racing back and forth. I like that a lot. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. Appreciate you guys for watching as always. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.